Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well today. My name is Brad Cartwright and the following video is a free preview from bradcartwright.com, a website designed for IB economics students all around the world so that you know you will have all of the information you need to feel empowered for a unit test, a semester exam, or ultimately the IB exam at the end of your 2-year journey. So take a look at the website when you get a chance, and in the meantime, enjoy this free preview. Hello and welcome to your studies of IB economics. My name is Brad Cartwright and it is absolute honor and pleasure to be with you in this course as a facilitator of your studies through IB economics. Okay, what are we going to do? All right, first of all, we are going to take a look at the first unit of study of IB economics, which is called the Introduction to Economics, where we will look at the basic foundational things of what economists look at in an economy, called the Introduction to Economics. Then we're going to take a look, and this is super fascinating, a look at the overall evolution of economic thought throughout time. From the beginnings of economic philosophy with Adam Smith in 1776, all the way up to the present tense and the expansion of this notion of behavioral economics, which has transformed economic analysis and evaluation around the world. Then we're going to get into it. Yeah, we're going to get into our studies of microeconomics, which looks at supply and demand and government intervention. It takes a look at something called elasticities and market failure, and it adds this whole component of behavioral economics, if you're a high-level student, that looks at the ways in which economists now are going, you know what, we're not just like these rational economic beings that just make these decisions like robots, but no, we have emotions, we have impulses, we have biases, and those play into our behavior as an economist, okay? Then if you are an HL student, we'll take a look at something called market power, which is a look at the ways in which firms make decisions in, and I like to say this, like in their boardrooms, right? It's this theory of the firm, the theory behind the ways in which producers make decisions about their costs, their revenues, and their profits, okay? So that incorporates all of microeconomics. Then, boom, go from the micro to the macro. We'll take a look at macroeconomics, which takes a look at the overall economic activity happening in a geographic location, a country, right? So, and who's in charge of that? Well, governments are in charge of that. And we'll look at things, and you know these things because they're in the news all the time. We'll look at the unemployment rates of countries, we'll look at the inflation rate, the economic growth rate of countries, and we'll also look at the ways in which governments manage the inequities or inequalities and poverties in their particular country. It's fascinating. It's super duper cool because you'll be able to have these conversations that you've always wanted to have around the dinner table with your parents, because you'll be able to talk about how the government might want to implement some sort of fiscal policy or some sort of monetary policy to control the demand in an economy. Okay, so that's macroeconomics. And then we move into the last segment of our studies of IB economics, which is called the global economy. And the global economy, think about the progression, right? We're looking at the evolution of economic thought, microeconomics, macroeconomics, to, boom, the global economic picture, right? And as a part of our studies there, we'll look at the international economics component of it, which is the ways in which the ways in which countries trade between one another. And then we'll take a look at what it is that leads to development in a particular nation based on trade, based on the actions of governments, based on the actions of the private sector, based on the actions of non-government organizations, okay? And that'll be our studies of the global economy. And all throughout those studies of introduction to economics, microeconomics, market power, macroeconomics, and the global economy, we will be weaving through the 6 key questions that the IB asks us to look at, which are the 6 real-life issues that the IB says, hey, this is the basic underpinnings of our assumptions about economics, right? The 6 essential questions, which 2 of them will be applied to microeconomics, 2 of them will be applied to macroeconomics, and 2 of them will be applied to the global economy section. And also, along with those 6 driving questions, we will take a look at these 9 central themes of our studies of IB economics. It's things like scarcity, things like change, things like equity, efficiency, government intervention, sustainability. There are 9 of them, and there are these 9 lenses through which we look at all sorts of real life situations so that we, as human beings, can make proper judgments and assertions about these real life situations through the lens maybe of sustainability, or through the lens of intervention, or interdependence, or change, or economic well-being, or equity. It's super cool stuff. And that's the thing that I want you to realize about IB economics right now, is that through your studies of economics, you are going to become such a well-informed citizen of this world. Economics teaches us about ourselves. Economics teaches us about the behavior of people in our country, and it actually teaches us about the underpinnings of political thought. Because as my economics professor once told me, there's no such thing as politics. It's all just economics. And I thought he was some cranky old man who just wanted to make himself feel good. But actually, when you think about it, economics is behind all of politics on this planet, whether it be local, state, like national government, or the global economy. Economics drives politics because economics talks about our well-being, and government's supposed to take care of us. And the way they take care of us is to make sure that we can pursue our economic well-being to the most. And as a result, economics creates politics. And it's just like what that professor once said, and it kind of fascinates me because I didn't believe him at first, but now as I go through my studies of economics, and that was just sort of the beginning of my studies of economics, I realized he was right. All right? So congratulations for being here. You are about to embark on one of the most fascinating journeys of educational material that you've ever been on. All right? It's an honor to be here with my friends, and I'll see you in the next video.